These channels.
I apologize, but this is kind of how I journal. So
These channels need to be reported.
You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
Report these channels.
As you get to the rape, get to the rape, get to the rape.
As you were, Echo. It's okay.
Get to the
As you were, Echo.
get to the rape.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
Get to the rape.
Plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Get to the rape.
As you were, Echo. It's okay.
You know what I'm talking about? And nobody can hang with my stuff.
As you were, Echo. It's okay.
As you get to the rape.
This is a really big problem on YouTube. This needs to be spread around. These channels need to be reported. Report these channels.
What?
There's supposed to be a lot of rape that he said.
That came sooner than expected. Thank you very much. Just for me. Sorry, as you were, Echo. It's okay.
Get to the rape.
That phrase is trademark, not to use the position of Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last.
this seems like valid critique for something that I've done. Let's go look at it. I have laughed at this man and read a document. And I think I was pretty tepid, and if I remember correctly, my take on this was, we're still waiting. I think I TLDR'd it, okay? I think it's a very lovely write-up and analysis of an organization.
Talk about the allegations!
And we love watching how people do analysis. TLDR, we're still waiting for trial to take place and stuff to get shaken out by a judge. But for now, this new stuff has come to light. We're just appreciative of the analysis that we were issued by DOJ through their press release. Let's see if they've updated this. Let's also see if there's a new one. Okay, cool. Here's their indictment, which links us off to this, which, again, their analysis at the moment. We wanted to parse it as such. So, wrong tab. Let's see if there's a new one. Just be sure. Let's take a gander. Hold on, which was this? How did we title this? RT, can we look for RT? Eek. Okay, wait, hold on. RT videos, these are words we care about. Videos, what about RT maybe? Oh my gosh. That's so TS space RT space? No? Okay. Where are we? September? Bitch, I don't know what day it is. You think I pay attention to days? When the fuck did this drop? I don't know when time happened. September 4th? That's not bad. Former Wisconsin prison employee pleads guilty to bribery. News about announcements to 690 million in Violence Against Women Funding Act. Ew. Bomb. Some states like California entirely require places of employ to give people time off when they're dealing with abusive situations. I'm really grateful. I'm really fucking grateful. I directly benefit from that briefly. Columbia national sentenced to plot murder of 2 U.S. citizens convicted of conspiring illegal drugs. No, we're on the 12th. Ohio man tax evasion. Justice Department secures agreement with parking. Secures agreement with John Hopkins. Helps him to provide people with disabilities equal access to medical care. Thank you, please. I'm still miffed I got hung up on when trying to seek help. That was really I was about to say really annoying, then really tedious at the same time. It was really ineedious, but no, it's really tedious. And really annoying at the same time. It's both. That one is actually, ineedious might be the right one for that one, actually. Ohio man sentenced to funding for gambling business. No, IRS information just for info trade. Oh. That's funny, because there's been posturing around this for a while, so that's a funny haha. Canadian man pleads guilty to destruction of an energy facility. Is this Ian? Oh, wait, no. It's Cameron Smith. Okay, never mind. I was like, is this Ian? That sounds like a very Ian Foot thing to do. Former CIA officer sentenced to 10 years in prison for conspiring against the lesbian. Well, if it reads that they're a whistleblower, I'm gonna feel bad really fast. Pakistani national with ties to Iran charged with connection to Florida woman pleads guilty to laundering billions of dollars of part of romance scam. Yes. Way to be the Florida man entry, but Florida woman, you're killing it. You're actually going harder. I don't see a Florida man getting fucked with by the DOJ, okay? I don't see Florida man did shit. I see Florida women did something. Damn right, you fucking get it, gal. Fucking kick it. Whatever the fuck you did, please stop breaking the law. Don't do romance scams, that sounds dodgy. Read out, Muslim, Arab, Sheikh, and South Asian and Hindi community stakeholders. What? Okay, wait though. One of these is a region. Okay, no, one of these is a region, and the others are faiths that, okay, this makes sense, kind of, but you should, like, definitely, like, be more specific, I think. I'm gonna be a dickhead and be like, you should have done, and here's what I'm gonna be fucking critical about. Keep it like this, right? Okay, keep it here. So you get to, like, division meeting with Muslim, Arab, and Sikh, and then you do, Hindu community, and then you do an Oxford comma, as well as in general, as well as other stakeholders from South Asia, right? Isn't that, like, the appropriate way to do that? Am I just being a dick neck? I'm a dick neck, but rage. Florida woman committed crimes. It's not that big of a read. Let's go. A Florida woman. There you go. A Florida woman pleaded guilty today to conspiring to launder millions of dollars from American fraud victims to co-conspirators abroad. According to court documents, Christine, words are hard, 30, of Myanmar used bank accounts to receive proceeds from romance scams. After receiving money from victims of the scams, names are hard, kept a portion of a fee and funneled the remainder to her co-conspirators overseas.
We're 7 minutes in, bro! We're 7 minutes in!
This is very vague. Names are hard. Laundered over $2.7 million and entered hundreds of thousands of dollars in fees. Can I just, like, do different inflections of names are hard for, like, different names? So, like, this one will be names are hard, and the next one will be names are hard, and the next one will be names are hard. Can I just do it like that? Is that fine? I'm gonna do that. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Romance scams involve fraudsters. Romance scams involve fraudsters. Romance scams involve fraudsters. Sounds so, like, fucking aggro. Romance scams involve fraudsters creating fake online personas and to gain trust and affection of victims, ultimately leading to financial exploitation. These schemes not only I can meme on the multitude of accents of my countrymen because I love them as much as I do the rest of the earthlings, and I will do that. Romance scams involve fraudsters creating fake online personas to gain trust and affection of victims, ultimately leading to financial exploitation. These schemes not only cause significant financial losses, but also deeply impact the lives of victims, many of whom are elderly Americans. Lost $1.14 billion to romance scams in 2023, according to Federal Trade Commission data. This is what I mean when people are like, oh, this generation has all the wealth. Have you really considered what credit card companies, old folks, Shein and Temu can do together as a chaotic, misdirected force of just pure serendipity? You'll be like, oh yeah, all the old folks in America have all the wealth. What if they spent all their money funding slavery? It's not ha-ha funny. It's, are we sure that the old folks have they could just be in credit card debt. We don't know. They could have already gone hard getting scammed, which we know happens writ large, inclusive of more pervasive things like fucking fast fashion with, like, odd chemicals being used in clothing. Do you really think that the old folks in America are accruing? Like, I think it's a class thing now, again, more so than just an age thing. I feel like the fucking working class people who would have accrued a lot of wealth have probably hemorrhaged it out due to some fucking lapse in judgment by this point. I feel like it's truly just a class thing where those with codified, like, generational wealth are just gonna, like, hold it out and tucker down. And, like, I do genuinely, the more I continue to read, get the fucking inkling that the old folks in America have lost all of their goddamn money. And the moment the credit card companies come and they're like, oh, we can't take it, they're all bankrupt, and it's gonna hit like a bitch. No, that's just an inkling. It's not like anything, really, just an inkling from what we've been reading. Like, goddamn though. Holy shit. Because, like, what? Either they're pushing it into fucking, like, extremist bullshit, okay? They're pushing it into love. They're pushing it into getting scammed. They're pushing it into fast fashion. They had outstanding credit till those reports come in. Have you ran a credit report on your elders recently? I don't ha-ha laugh. I'm uncomfortable laughing because I think I want to like shiver more than I can. I'm also a little cold, and when I'm cold, I also laugh a lot. So we're stuck with this as well. My deepest apologies. Which one am I trying to find? Okay, so we're looking for anything between the 4th and now. The 10th. I don't know. The word fucking RT is too short. Published. We'll look for videos or Russian interests. We'll see if we can trim it down. Only because they're a fucking asshole here. And they make it hard. The 4th. Yeah, no. We got through it. We're waiting for more. Okay, that would make sense. Let's come back to our actual PDF. I know, right? It's the internet in 2024. We're reading a legitimate PDF and you're just so fucking happy right now. Okay, don't you even fuck with me. I know you're happy. You have been waiting for this to be the way again for all of 2020 goddamn 4. I'm bringing you this one time. Actual PDF documentation reading, let's go. How do we want to find this? Oh, what? Oh my gosh, no, which one? Do we have an update pinned at the bottom by chance? Related? 12th? Addressed to the workforce, independent justice for Oh, this is the day after. No, yeah, 14th. 12th, there we go, got it. U.S. citizens convicted of conspiring in to act as illegal agents of the Russian government. A jury today convicted, names are hard. Oh wait, we gotta do the different inflection per each name. Names are hard. 82, names are hard. This is gonna fall apart because it happens too quickly. Overload. Okay, names are hard. Names are hard. Names are hard. Here we go. All of St. Louis and Augustine T. All of St. Louis. And names are hard. Augustus is such a charming name. It's one of my favorite it's such a pretty name. I love Augustus. It's such a pretty name. Oh my gosh. Penny's also a very charming name. Honestly, Hess is a beautiful surname. Penny Hess is such a pretty name. Okay, that's all. Augustus, pretty name. Penny, pretty name. Hess, pretty surname. That's all. We move. All active agents of the foreign government, according to the evidence presented at trial from at least 2015 to 2022. May 2015 to July 2022. Was this in order? Names are hard. Hold on. We can do this. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. No, make me fail less. Help me. Yushatella, make me fail less. Come on, internet. No, keep this tab, bitch. Thank you. Let me just toss Tess in there for good fucking measure. Who was I worried I was gonna fuck up? Romaine, I can do this shit, hold on. Fucking me. Yushatella, Hess, Neville, Romani, Atlantic Conspiracy. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we got them. We're good. Let's go. And we fucking dive. Why are we here again? Oh, because I'm distractible. God damn it. Well, now I'm intrigued, so I don't want to go away. Fuck me. Oh no. Black Hammer. I scanned and I saw Black Hammer, and this sounds so memey. We're restarting the audio engine before it kills me if that's what happens. If it sounds like it's cracking again to me. Ears up for it. According to evidence presented at trial from May 2015 to July 2022, Yeloshenko, Hess, Neville, Yushatella? Why is my brain? Why do I eat ass? Yushatella. Thank you. Why is my brain unable to read the same line? Fucking Yushatella, Hess. Why do I want to check myself before I wreck myself? Oh, because it's wise too, I guess. Neville? Okay. The AI thingy sounds weird. Hold on. I broke it because I suck. Because I clicked the mute thingy. You ever want to make it play on top of itself and you're mad that it can't? Nievo? Yushatella Hess Nievo. As on behalf of the agents of the Russian government within the United States. Yanov, a resident of Moscow, was the founder, that's the word founder, and president of the anti-globalization movement of Russia, AGMR, an organization headquarters in Moscow, Russia, that is funded by the Russian government. Yeshitela, Hess, Nevel were leaders of the African People's Socialist Party, APSP, a component thereof, or components thereof. August C. Romain was a high-level leader in APS, again, African People's Socialist Party, who in November 2018 left and formed a Georgian-based group called Black Hammer. Okay, we're at the Mimi part finally. I know it's like you're looking at me like I wish this bitch could read, but this sounds very 4chan, circa 2009, circa 2009. Okay, cool, now we move. Why am I such a mushmouth for names? Because I'm going to fuck everyone up at least once. Let's go. Yanov's influence efforts were directed and supervised by Moscow. If I can't get directed out, we're gonna just continue to die here. If I don't plow through this like a fucking goober shit, we're gonna go through like a goober shit. Okay, cool, let's go. Moscow-based Federal Security Services FSB officers, including indicted defendant Zaleski Bohr. Oh, sorry. I was over my thing and I thought I actually just read Bohr and I was like Neil Bohr? Oh, that's weird. Okay. We're gonna call them Neil Bohr in my head, but not out loud. Make me suck less. No, make me suck less. Come here. Get your ass here. Bring your butt here. Load faster. What are you, the internet in 22? I'll eat your dick. There are too many linguas for me to just assume how to pronounce the name. There are too many linguas and there's too many ways to pronounce things. Yeah. There's too many. I will only cause fuck-ups. Sukatalov? Okay. That is a pretty surname. Oh my gosh. I would take a hyphen for Sukatalov any day. That's a pretty fucking surname. Ooh. And Popov in May 2015. Yanov invited... I'm gonna die. An old person here. Back and forthing. Hi. Did I put a space in you? Yeshitela? Okay, cool. Invited Yeshitela to Russia for an all-expenses-paid trip to communicate on future cooperation. Prior to this trip, Hess relayed... Yeshitela is a pretty surname as well. Honestly, you're not gonna hit me with a surname that I don't think is pretty. I think this is a problem, but we're gonna fucking manage. Invited Yeshitela to Russia. Actually, you can hit me with a surname that I don't think is pretty. There are people that don't have surnames. So as they don't have a surname, it can't be pretty or not pretty. So go fuck yourself. Yeshitela to Russia for an all-expense paid trip. No one ever took me on an all-expense paid trip. That sounds so fun. I would definitely, if it's all expenses paid, I would get one of those cute little like stovetops and I'd go cook outside or something. I'd probably make something easy like paella every day or like every few days and just put it in the fridge. Yeah, I'd probably go with like just making paella outside or something, just staring at people. Like just put on my sunscreen, like bring some rice to a boil outside in a pot with some wine and some vinegar and just start off a fucking paella, just like looking at people, occasionally like scratching my fucking short region, just like, yep. And just say yup, wipe my brow, or like pretend to sniff it so no one talks to me. I'll just like stare at people like, fuck, what's up? How you doing? And then just pretend to sniff it. Just be like a dickhead. No one will talk to me until I offer them fucking paella, then they'll run up and talk to me. It lets me be particular, JK, but anywho's. Prior to this trip, Hess relayed a request to Yanov to ensure that Yeshitela would be able to meet with an official representative of the Russian government. According to the subsequent email communications, which were shared with Hess, Nevel and Romain, Yeshitela explained... Nevel and Romain Yeshitela explained that it was clear that Yanov was an instrument of the Russian government. In these same communications, Yeshitela further explained that Yanov represented a method by which the Russian government could engage the US and Europe in Syria's struggle. Hold on, audio engine restart. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Inside the... oh wait, no? Okay, cool. By utilizing forces inside the US to... So, what's this mean when they do the brackets around the O? Why do they do this? Why do they bracket the O here? Is this because we're bad people? Do they not love us? Do they hate us? Is this why they do this in court documents? Is this to piss me off? Is it because they don't know? Is it because they weren't sure? I don't understand. What the fuck are these people doing? Why does the Justice Department continue to do this to me? This is so rude. I don't know what they intend to mean by this. Why did that? How dare they? Omitted or altered, there's no space between the bracket. Oh, so they... What? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. It's not a legal thing when you do it when you're quoting parts of something from the start of the sentence to the middle of a sentence and you indicate that you're not capitalizing the first sentence. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've just never done this. It's basically just to indicate that you've edited the quote for clarity without changing the meaning. This makes it clear that it's not an exact quote, but the reader can compare it to the original to see what the parts you've changed. Similar to adding ellipses when you're starting. Okay, yes. Okay, but it's not used exclusively as it. It can be used as an omission to lowercase, uppercase, right? As well as it's explicitly used in this context, or SEW. Someone may have typed SEW potentially in this case. I'd feel like that might be it. Okay, let's go with that. Let's assume this and see if it happens again and not take it as a given, but let's continue to look. Okay, cool. That sounds fun. In a subsequent meeting, at which Hess and Novell were present, Yeshitela explained that Yanov would only provide resources for actions that would support Russia's effort to undermine the U.S. Let's just assume that they said it with a Z. Like, how many Zs can you type at the end of undermine before it gets fucking irritating? Because I would just hit them with this. Hell yeah. Fuck it, go. Acting under Yanov's discretion, the defendants took several actions within the United States. For example, on August 2015, Yanov requested that Yeshitela, Hess, and Novell draft a public petition for the United Nations charging the United States with actively committing a genocide against African people. When Hess resisted, Yanov insisted that the APSP had to publish the petition because Yanov and the Russian backers were not exactly black to demand it for ourselves. Not exactly black with a capital B to demand it for ourselves, end quote. Have subsequently drafted and published the requested petition, which Yevnov promoted in Russian media. On January 2016, Yevnov provided $12,000 guaranteed letter to fund 4-city tour to promote the genocide petition, and that the APSP, again, African People's Socialist Party, was it? African People's Socialist Party? African People's Socialist Party, yes. Okay, cool. Got it. Developed a relation with Wait, yes, okay, cool. Oversaw the tour and reported after the tour, Yeshitela explained that APSP meeting that the APSP had developed a relation with the forces in Russia who were involved in their own struggle in the US. In 2017 and again in 2019, Yevnov attempted to influence local elections in St. Petersburg, Florida on behalf of the FSB, although there is no evidence that he succeeded in doing so. For example, on July 2017, Yevnov reached out to Novell, who was a candidate for mayor in St. Petersburg, to offer support, including campaign finance. In 2017, Yevnov regularly reported to FSB that concerning an election for a local office in St. Petersburg, referring to one of the candidates as the candidate whom we supervise. And in January 2020, FSB officer Popov directed Yevnov to the United States directed Yevnov that the United States 2020 presidential election was the FSB's main topic of the year. In April 2020, Yevnov invited Novell and Yeshitela to speak at a conference to promote the right of self-determination for Russian-backed secession movements in eastern Ukraine. Shortly thereafter, Yeshitela provided a video record statement for support that Russia-backed secessionist group. Yevnov reported to the FSB concerning these activities. Oh my gosh, if I kept misreading that, oh my gosh, my headcanon went off for a minute. It's like if Yevnov in my headcanon, and it's like Yevnov returned to the FSB with cum. Well, I saw a C word and I was like, it's gonna be cum and then these activities. And then I was like, oh, that's not returned, that's reported. Okay. In late February 2022, after Russia invasion of Ukraine, Yevnov complained to FSB officer, how did I make it make sense? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Come on, make it Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Come on. Skutilov? Sukatilov. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Sukatilov, I apologize. I apologize, lovely FSB officer Sukatilov. I'm a mushmouth. I suck. I'm the worst. I'm terrible. But you know what? I'll try harder for you. My apologies. Concerning Russia's failure in the information war surrounding concerning the invasion, Sukatilov directed of Ivanov to join in the information war. Ivanov then directed Yeshatelet and Romain to engage in demonstrating on social media company headquartered in California to demonstrate against suppression of pro-Russian viewpoints. Ivanov paid for Romain and 3 other members of Black Hammer. Did I really lose my place hitting my desk for no reason? To join information warfare, Okay, cool. Hold on, as we were. Ivanov paid for Romain and 3 other members of the Black Hammer, to fly to California to conduct the demonstration, and Yeshitela directed members of APSP, again African People's Socialist Party, located in California to conduct a similar protest a few days later. After the Black Hammer demonstration, Romain messaged Ivanov, "This is great!" with an exclamation mark. That was fun! With an exclamation mark. Who are we attacking next? Question mark. With more time, I can get a bigger crowd. Full stop. End quote. On May 2022, Ivanov's direction. In May 2022, at Ivanov's direction, Romain demonstrated at the media company in Atlanta, Georgia, to celebrate. That would tie us back to our other case, would it not? Media company in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll check later. Don't hold me to that. I'll check later. Okay, cool. And we move. Good. It's better that we just continue, but I'm glad I was able to quickly search that and at least not immediately find it. We can look around later, but correlation doesn't need to happen. We're just staring at a thing on its own merit, not that of a comparison to anything else. Got me? Cool, got me. California to direct the comment. Wait, where's the word attack again? You were having fun, you wanted to fuck with more people? Okay. Yeah, hi. We disavow fucking with people. People should be able to consent to be in your experiments and your studies. If you want to do a social experiment, get consent. Thank you. If you want to coerce people, don't. Talk with them, have discussion, but do not use coercion, do not use subterfuge, do have the fucking nuts, metaphorical nuts, the cashews and pistachios are all mine, thank you very much. To say it with your goddamn chest what the fuck you think, you can't subversively drag them on your goddamn praxis. You need to get their fucking buy-in and consent. We're doing this and then we're playing a fucking Bloodborne-like, because I still can't play Bloodborne on Linux and QQ is me. Anywho's, as we fucking move. Okay, cool. In May 2022, Ivanov's Russian demonstrated a media company in Atlanta, Georgia to celebrate Russia's Victory Day, in quotes. On June 2022, at Ivanov's direction, Ivanov demonstrated at the Georgia State Capitol in support of Russia. During the demonstration, Romain stated that he was not ashamed to, in quotes, not ashamed to say that Black Hammer Party has relations with the Kremlin, end quote, in reference to Ivanov. Each defendant faces a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison. Sentencing date has not been set. Assistant Attorney General Matthew G. Olson of the Justice Department's National Security Division and Executive Assistant Director Robert Wells of the FBI's National Security Branch made the announcement, the FBI's investigation of the case. Yeah, so again, harkening back to our other video where we react our asses off to the Senate hearing involving the FBI and the Secret Service. They lambast them a hell of a lot for reasons they shouldn't, and the Senate tries to lambast them, and the Senate tried to, not every Senate member, of course, do better, have some decorum, maybe talk to them on the side, you guys, and ask them to do better, you know? You don't have to bust their shit out on a pedestal, but maybe if they're using their stage and their ability and their privilege to mistreat others, maybe y'all as their colleagues should just remind them to hold their decorum. That would be nice. That would be very nice. I would be appreciative. That would be so swell, so swish, so awesome. Okay, cool. This is one of 2 related things that we were able to find. Wait, no. We might see correlatory bullshit in the following dates as well that's entirely relevant and useful, such as like auditing systems internal. They might be trying to, what we'd like to see now is the Justice Department to establish more internal auditing systems outside of that of just like, they need to have the proper volume to audit themselves as they go and grow and face emergent changes in the society. I like the way that the Secret Service talked about how they were trying to address concerns that go forward. The way that they post-mortem events as a